Hello, my Virgo friends. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your May 2020 general reading. Please remember that general readings are just that. They are meant for many. So check your moon and also rising signs for any further messages. What's happening for the Virgos in May? What is it they need to navigate through? What is the clarity that they seek? What is the outcome they desire in May? Virgos, May of 2020. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, my friends. This is an air sign perhaps involved in your situation, but it is kind of a short-tempered air sign, if it is. It could be a side of you, my Virgo friends, where you are making some sort of fairly quick decision regarding some sort of battle you've been fighting. You're fed up with it. You've had enough. The Ace of Swords. You might have cut off communication. You might have had a new idea of how to win this battle. Regardless, it's going to be a fairly hollow victory. It's going to be, okay, I've fought this long for so long, and this is where I ended up. It's going to be like, why? Ace of Swords, the Moon card. There are still things being hidden from you, maybe not quite clear. There might be some confusion, and that's why this Queen of Swords is trying to clear it up, my Virgo friends. Three of Cups. A group of people in your social circle. Celebration. One more card here, please, for the Virgos. One card for the Virgos. Are you celebrating a victory in this? Just one card, please. Either way, you're the one that's making this decision. One card, please. Virgos, is that the card? That's it. The Nine of Pentacles. Feeling pretty accomplished when you get to the end of this. So there is a victory at hand, but it's not going to be a full, wholehearted victory. There's going to be an element of sacrifice in this. Here's your outcome for May of 2020. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. I believe this card has been out in every single reading that I've done today. So it is about building up to something. And I think a couple of times it's been the bottom of the deck. We're in a building phase, my friends, and you've been hanging around quite long enough, and it's time for the transition to occur. You do have the strength here, my Virgo friends, and we also have the star Aquarius and Leo, and as well as the Scorpio death card here. So there are definite changes coming in that you've been waiting for, and it's time. It's time you're saying, it's enough, and I'm not going to do this anymore. You will be celebrating the clarity with which you move forward. But right now there is some uncertainty here. Is that for the month of May or until the moon? Which moon? I don't have my dates in front of me. I'm sorry. The full or the new moon here? What's happening with the Queen of Swords for my Virgos? What decision are you making, my friends? I think you want to feel better about things. I think the decision is going to help you feel better about things. What's going on with the Queen of Swords? Thank you. The Queen of Swords, yes. You know, this is a situation where you are being called to decide. To Queen of Swords, my friends. This is a situation where you have to really take into account everything that you know about the situation and try and reconcile that in your mind and say, okay, now how do I proceed? This is a very sharp and shrewd person here. Could be female. You know, she does get exasperated though. She does fly off the handle sometime. So be careful with your communication. Why is the Queen of Swords here, please? For my Virgo friends in May. What is the decision the Queen is making? What authority is she acting on? Wheel of Fortune. Well, something's coming in, my friends. You may not see it right now, but it is going to come in and give you the clarity that you seek so that you can move forward and build whatever it is that you're building. The time for waiting is finished. All right, you've analyzed this to death. Literally, you have analyzed this to death. It's time for you to make a decision. The Wheel of Fortune has put it on your plate, and it's calling you to take action. It's calling you to really see clearly where you want to go. And it's not easy because there is a lot that's on your plate, and you may be reflecting on how this is going to affect others in your close social circle. Are they part of your project? Are they involved in your situation? Tell me about the Five of Swords here, please. The Five of Swords is that hollow victory, even sometimes a sacrifice, as the Hanged Man indicates as well. Thank you. Three of Wands. You're tired. You're exhausted. You're ready to move to the future. You're exasperated with whatever this situation is, and it is time to move forward, time to move to the future, time to get on with it. And the Wheel of Fortune is now putting it on your plate so that you can act on it. Tell me why the Five of Swords is here, please. Thank you. King of Cups. You may have a very supportive energy around you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, my friends. You know, this is a water sign that's full of emotion, but a very reserved emotional stance. In other words, they're very supportive, but they're going to do it from a distance. They're going to be a detached observer. And they'll reflect back to you how they feel about your decision. But it is also about feeling vulnerable, okay? The King of Cups doesn't like to see anybody, doesn't let anyone see him sweat. He's cool, calm, collected, very charming, very supportive, compassionate, generous, kind, all of those wonderful attributes. But he is reserved. He keeps himself to himself, and he doesn't let people see when he might be sensitive or upset. So be careful. This Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords decision you make, don't tread on their feelings. Perhaps it's calling you to have a little more compassion, even for yourself, in how you're moving forward with the future. I have the Four of Pentacles here. So you are, in fact, holding on to something. 3 to the 4. Again, both of these cards have been out quite a lot in just the few readings that I've done. The Four of Pentacles, a card of building and stabilizing and coming to the point where you feel pretty solid about what you've done. This vision that you have is going to lead you to a place of stability, a place of strength. The Death card, it's going to give you a position of strength in the midst of all of these transitions. So whatever it is that you've accumulated, whatever it is you've put together, whatever it is you're holding on to, could be financially, could be with a project or a person, whatever it is that you are still choosing to keep, choosing to decide on here, the transition is at hand. One more card on the Ace of, thank you. The Hermit. I think you can see clearly where your light at the end of the tunnel is taking you, my Virgo friends. There you are. There's your Hermit card, right? The Virgo card, the card of counseling. If you need to get some input from another fairly decisive and matter-of-fact queen, you may come to a decision with 2 people here. The Death card, the transition, the Hermit. Where is your path taking you? Are you hearing this as a calling? Is it still unknown because you're not sure whether or not it's the right path? You're on it already, my friends. You need to decide. Are you going to embrace this, the Magician? Are you going to take it on and use all the tools at your disposal to make whatever it is you are trying to manifest happen so you can celebrate and really feel pretty good about what you've built? You know, the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, fate, karma, kismet, coming around. All of these major arcana you have here, the Death card, the Magician, the Moon, all are divine timing. So the transition is upon you. And as much as you try and hold on it's not going to be a situation you're going to be able to hold on to. I'm not saying that you're going to lose things. I'm saying that it's time for you to embrace what's coming rather than hold on to what the past is. Okay? The Ace of Swords, clarity and victory coming through for you, but it is in finding your true path. Tell me about the Moon card. Just one or two, please. The Moon, please. Thank you. One or two cards, please. The Moon, thank you. The High Priestess, yes. So there are things happening behind the veil here, my friends. You're not able to see exactly what's what. You're really going to have to put on those glasses and see exactly the best that you can through all of this, what is happening here for the future. What has this battle cost you, and where is it bringing you? Where do you have to be supportive, or where are you looking for that supportive and kind, compassionate energy? Is it you that's putting it out to others, or are you looking for it to come in? I think it's a situation where you have been stabilized, and now you're faced with this new transition, with this new path, and it's a little bit unsettling here. It's a little bit like, oh my God, what am I doing? Bottom line is, the moves that you're making, the moves are going to be for your benefit. They're going to be for your best interest and your personal satisfaction and accomplishment, my Virgo friends. The Magician, using the tools that you have at your disposal to bring about the manifestation you desire. He can be a little bit of a manipulator too. So if this is you being shrewd and calculating, doing things behind the scenes, be careful, because you want to make sure that you are seen in a good light. This is a good idea. You have a real clarity about where you want to take it. It's just a matter of releasing so that the transition can come in, because it is a new path for you, my Virgo friends. And it's not easy all the time to recognize that we're on a new path, because we do try and hold on to what we know, what our comfort zone is, where our security lies. But your power is going to lie in the new beginning. You are going to be celebrating this new creativity that you have coming in with the Ace of Wands, this new power, this new passion, this new authority, even with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. You are the one in charge. This is your vision. This is your baby. Celebrate the new direction and the new growth that's coming in for you. One more card here, please, for the Three of Cups. The Strength card, card of Leo there, my friends. Power again. Strength, resilience, determination, courage, and a steel backbone. You're not giving up on this. As much as you fought valiantly here, my friends, for a beautiful future, and it's almost in grasp, it feels like. But you've got to release the security. You've got to perhaps cut off whatever it is you've been building here and move forward on a brand new path. Now, you could also be gathering your strength and using all of your resources that you've collected to move forward in this, and that's more likely what's going on here. The Strength card, though, a card of fierceness. What's going on here? You're not backing down from this. Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yes, your true satisfaction, your self-sufficiency, your independence, going to fill your cup, my friends. This is a new project for you. It could be a business project, could be a personal situation, but it is one that has a deep emotional content to it for you. And you don't like to be seen as vulnerable. The Ace of Cups. It is going to touch your heart, my friends. Tell me why the Nine of Pentacles is here. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for the Virgos? Thank you. In May. The Five of Wands. So there might be some sort of struggle, some sort of conflict that you've got to get through up here. This is a card of negotiation too. So are you standing firm for what you believe? Standing firm for the path that you want to take? Using all of your resources to get you onto that path? The Five of Wands is a creative conflict, as I said, and it might be a conflict within yourself. Do you really want to do this? Is what you're analyzing here. Fate has put something on your plate. Is it truly what you want to do? You're being called to decide that. The Six of Cups. Now, this could be a situation that has its roots in the past. This could also be a situation that involves children. Really what it is this involves your comfort zone. This involves your genuine happiness here, my friends. This is a card of real contentment. It's comfort, genuineness. Tell me why the Six of Cups is here, please, for the Virgos. The Nine of Cups, yes, that's where you wish to be, my friends. You are almost there, but it does rely on your final decision there. The Nine of Wands, you're not giving up on this. And the Strength card, you know, you're not giving up on this. This is a situation where you are, in fact, going to move forward on this, but it's up to you to act on it. And the time really is now. Divine timing has put something on your plate that you need to act on, my Virgo friends. See it clearly, use your resources, and embrace the new path that you're on. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card deck. What does it have to say for my Virgo friends? May of 2020. The Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations and clarity. Exactly what we have here, my friends. Clarity, vision, and positive expectations. You know this is going to be good, but it might be a battle to get there. The Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations, clarity. My friends, you have the clarity, you have the vision, and divine timing is at play. It's time for you to act, my Virgo friends. I do hope this message finds you well, everyone in your home and household well and healthy. And thanks very much for tuning in. If you would like to connect with me for a chat or even a private session, all of my details are in the description box below. And we'll speak to you again very soon. Thank you.